Gideon Archer. "Gideon, where are you? I'm about done. I need the car here now," says Helen as soon as I answer the phone. I can hear the soft music playing in the background. "I'm almost home. I'll send the car over as soon as Bradshaw drops me off," I inform her. "No, you know how I hate waiting. I'm at Jean-Georges. Come get me now," she demands. Helen's been out shopping all morning and now she's having lunch with a friend at Jean-Georges. The car has been at her disposal and idly waiting for her all morning. I just had it pick me up 35 minutes ago to take me back to the penthouse. I'm less than 5 minutes away from our building. Waldorf Astoria, where she's having lunch at, is almost 40 minutes away on a good day. An hour's drive if the traffic is bad, and the traffic is bad. It's rush hour. Then take a cab or an Uber. "Cab? Uber?" she scoffs. "Are you serious right now? I don't feel like dealing with one of Helen's hysterical fits right now. I just spent the last 7 hours in a meeting with 9 headstrong alphas from around Orange County. I have to meet up with them again tomorrow. My team and I have been working hard as mediators for them to settle their differences as amicably as possible. Their packs might not be too big, but alphas are known to be stubborn, short-tempered, and a lot of the time, unreasonable. I pinch the bridge of my nose and lower the phone face down on my knee. She's still talking on the other end of the line. I press end call. "Bradshaw, pick Miss Aristophanes up after you drop me off at the traffic light here," I instruct my driver. I'm a few blocks away from my building, but I can walk. Besides, the traffic is in gridlock. It's faster for me to walk. Bradshaw slowly eases the car into the right lane, and I get out of the car as soon as he stops at the traffic light. The phone rings in my hand. Helen is calling again. She must be fuming that I ended the call while she's still talking. I turn off the phone and stroll among the humans on the sidewalk. I'm taller than most and draw attention, always drawing attention. I'm aware of the flirtatious smiles and the come-hither looks thrown my way mostly by women. They have no idea what they're looking at. The brief walk already makes me feel better. It's been a while. I need to go for a run, just not in this concrete jungle. The beast in me craves nature. My lichen emerges the moment I open the door to the penthouse. Fierce, uncontrollable, ravenous. I hungrily draw in a sharp, deep breath, pulling the scent into my nose and lungs like an addict snorting in crack cocaine. Inhaling. That scent. My heart rate doubles. Fire runs up my spine. My vision changes, indicating my eyes are turning black. My teeth and canines lengthen, sharpen. The fancy burnished gold doorknob twists and bends in my grip. My eyes wildly search the perimeter, even though I know there's nobody here. I fight for control over my lichen, willing the animal side of me to back down. Then I go prowling, hunting for the source of the smell. It brings me to my bedroom. The smell is the strongest on my bed sheet, on my pillow. I bring the pillow to my nose. Whatever it is, it smells unbelievable. It smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. It's driving me wild. I grip the pillow tighter as my lichen fights to come out again. It's like a reaction to a kick in the gut. I have no control over it. My lichen has never reacted so strongly without provocation before. Even when it's faint, my lichen takes notice and reacts very strongly to it. I can't get enough of it. I bury my nose in the pillow again. The scent is definitely addictive. The more I smell it, the more I crave it. It makes me yearn for the source of the smell even more. I need to find out what the smell is. It's driving my lichen crazy. It's driving me crazy. I'm not going to be able to rest until I find out what it is. I place the pillow back on the bed and fight the urge to lie down on it. Soon I return downstairs, take off my jacket and sit on the sofa trying to make sense of it. So, how did the smell get in here? I remember the cleaning lady. She must have been in here this morning. The envelope containing the tips I had left on the counter is gone. I've only been here just over a week, but I know her routine already. She did a passable job, but I leave tips every time. It's different today. For whatever reason, she's more thorough. The floor has more shine to it. The counter and the tables are thoroughly wiped. I know she usually neglected the counter because even though it probably seems spotless to humans, I can spot a thin layer of dust when it's not wiped. The smell of the citrusy cleaning product mingles with that scent that drives my lichen wild and makes my mouth water. I don't know what the smell is, but it's definitely feminine. Probably some new air freshener. Maybe I'm allergic to it. Maybe I need to find out what it is so that I can buy it by the truckload. I mentally shake my head. A lichen named William Smythe, who manages the upkeep of the property, answers my call on the second ring. I ask him to contact the cleaning company that he hired to clean the place. Helen comes strolling in a couple of hours later, while I'm nursing my drink. I'm still trying to figure out why the scent is affecting me so much. I'm contemplating my next step in trying to find the source. I will certainly meet with the cleaner first thing tomorrow. I was expecting Helen to still be furious after I hung up on her and refused to take her calls afterward, but she's looking happy. Bradshaw walks in after her, carrying the load of her purchases. "Just leave those bags there," she tells Bradshaw airily while taking a seat next to me. "Thanks, Bradshaw. We won't be needing you again tonight," I inform Bradshaw. "Have a good night, sir," he says before he pulls the door closed. "Darling," Helen purrs, leaning her body against mine. "Want me to give you a peep show of my shopping spree today?" She drops a glossy lingerie bag on my lap before she runs a manicured finger over my chest. "I'm not in the mood right now, Helen." I catch her wrists and draw her hands away when she tries to unbutton my shirt. Her eyes narrow and her lips purse. She harumphs and flounces onto the sofa. She plucks the bag from my lap, getting up and says, "I'll be in my room when you're in the mood." I know she's fuming from my rejection, and I'm sure she still hasn't forgotten the way I ignored her calls earlier, but for some reason, Helen is trying to play nice tonight. "Something is wrong with the doorknob," she announces as she tromps up the stairs, her high heels clicking on the wooden steps.
Layla. I've been yawning non-stop since the class started, keeping my eyes open as Mr. Duong talks about portfolio building, and the outline of our next project is a real struggle. It's not that I'm bored or the subject matter doesn't interest me, but I just can't help myself. Mr. Duong is one of my favorite instructors, but today even his sense of humor isn't helping. So many times I keep nodding off, falling face down on my laptop in front of me. Finally, I fold my arm on the table and rest my cheek on it. Just for 1 minute. I cleaned offices with Sarah till 3 a.m. It was almost 5 a.m. by the time I crawled into bed. I had to get up again 3 hours later to do another one of Marnie's jobs. Then I came here to this class. Oh well, sleep is so overrated. So's food. I didn't even get the chance to get a donut or a coffee this morning, so my stomach's rumbling. Good thing the apartment that I cleaned isn't too far from campus. Yeah, good thing if I could just rest my eyelids just 1 minute. Donut. Cream pie. Coconut cream pie, yum, that penthouse smells yummy. Better than a dozen donuts. Hey, I want that donut. Cream pie donut. Miss Emmanuel. A faint voice far, far away. Yes, cream pie, Miss Emmanuel. Whoa, that's loud. Did anyone offer a donut? I raise my hand up in the air. Yeah, donut cream pie. I yell loudly as I jump to my feet. There's a lot of banging sounds around me, silence, then laughing voices. A lot of laughing voices. I look around to see my classmates howling with laughter. Some start to double over from laughing so hard. My books, notepad, and pen are scattered on the floor. Thank God my laptop is still intact on the table. Mr. Duong is standing just 5 feet away from where I am. His mouth is closed tight and his face is bright red. I'm not sure whether that look means he wants to kill me or kick me out of the classroom. Maybe he's deciding. I get my answer a few seconds later when he bursts out laughing, prompting my classmates to start laughing all over again. Oh, great. Just great. My cheeks are burning from embarrassment. Miss Emmanuel. Mr. Duong is shaking his head. Why are you sleeping in my class? Is my lesson that boring to you? No, sir, I answer. It's, enlightening, very entertaining. I wipe my chin just in case there's any drool. Your voice is too soothing. By the end of the class, I've gained a new nickname, Donut Cream Pie. Yeah, that sounds just wrong. So very wrong.